Yo, what's up, dog? What's that in your hand? It's the E to the SWAT can. Yes, last time on ESWAT, we were promoted to ESWAT, and issued our ICE, and told to defend Neo 3 Mile. Not to be confused with Neo 8 Mile, home of Neo Eminem. Anyway, I was thinking about ICE, and I wonder if it's something combat exoskeleton, although I didn't have any good ideas for the eye. Anyway, the biggest change with the ice is that you can get additional weapons, which I will demo as we get to them, but also there is the burner. You'll see a meter for it in the upper right corner, and with that you can hover, which drains the meter very slowly. You can keep it up for quite a while. The meter, by the way, will regenerate when you're not using it. And there's also zipping around on your official standard issue police jetpack, which drains the meter very quickly, but it is very important for a lot of terrain and also for many boss fights. I should be getting a new weapon pretty soon, and there it is. First weapon we get is the PC, which stands for Plasma Cannon. If you charge it up, it fires a big shot, or you can rapid fire it, which doesn't do much. But the charged version is one of the more powerful weapons you get per shot. And quite handy for this level. For long stretches of it, anyway. Oh, a bit of trivia. This is the first episode of I Played a Thing, which is being done on Windows 7. I'm playing with the beta. And now we've got the rocket launcher, which starts above your head for some reason, and then slides along the ground until it hits something. Very handy for enemies below you. Like so. Ooh, one up. But yeah, Windows 7, it has some annoying Vista-ish behaviors, but overall I'd say it's an improvement. I really miss the classic start menu, though, which was removed completely. I'm just really not a fan of the Vista-style UI. Ugh. Ah, super! This is basically the Metal Blade of ESWAT. A really good all-purpose bread and butter weapon. It's a straight bullet just like the shot weapon, but it does quite a bit more damage, and it has a faster rate of fire. Also, you can just hold it down for auto-fire, which is very handy. It's what I usually leave equipped by default. One thing to be conscious of at all times, however, is the fact that if you die, you lose whatever weapon you have equipped, unless of course it's shot, which you always have. So if you're going to die, you'll want to get back to shot in a hurry, and I'm doing very badly here. And finally, fire, which I will use at some point when I'm not going to need my burner for a while, which is not right now. Actually, I'm about to die, so I might as well use it. Fire does this. It's your single-use smart bomb weapon. Just takes out anything surrounding you. The downside is it completely drains your burner, so you will not be able to fly for a while after you've used it. I generally don't have much use for fire throughout the game because burner takes really long to recharge and is really important most of the time, and being left without it is just kind of dangerous. And this boss, I'm just going to stick with shot for a moment because for being so early in the game, this guy is a fucker. And I don't think there's any chance in hell I'm going to beat him with 2 life. His attack patterns are just all over the place. And you can only hit him when he takes off the helmet and reveals his little bald noggin. Now, technically, the best weapon against him is probably the plasma cannon if you can make every shot count. Unfortunately, my aim is not that good, so I do better with the super bullet spamming method. This guy is actually pretty easy on easy, but on normal he suddenly becomes an enormous bastard. Ah! This is going poorly. Going back to shot because I don't... Yeah, I kind of thought that would happen. Alright, since I'm on my last life here already, let's throw down a little save state. Yeah, it's probably just me, but whatever the case for me, this guy is probably the toughest boss in the game. His pattern is annoying and he can kill you very quickly. Oh, by the way, the helmet does more damage than anything else, so if it comes down to taking a hit from the helmet or taking a hit from one of his projectile weapons, take the hit from the projectile. Ah, there we go.
Mission completed.
Alright, it's mostly downhill from here. And this time we're going after an old scientist, apparently. Yes, attack Mad Scientist. This is probably the easiest post-ESWAT level in the game, and it's also just kind of interesting, so it's a personal favorite of mine. First thing you'll notice is the sign, No Burner. Yes, this is a no-fly zone, and your burner meter drains as soon as you come out. This entire level is mostly based around a harmful black slime, which is presumably a creation of the Mad Doctors. And as you can see, it has monster incarnations, which usually bust out of capsules. As through most of the game, Super is generally what you're going to want to be toting. Except for situations when something else is specifically called for. And you're pretty much dead if that slime descends to your head, so you do need to get out ahead of it. And your bullets can drive back this barrier thing, and then you use the gap in the ceiling to jump over it. Like I just failed to do. It'd be a lot easier if we had the burner, but we don't. Anyway, your bullets can drive back this slime above your head. And here's one of the trickier parts of the stage until you figure out what's going on. The slime coursing down the walls in waterfalls will cause the platform below you to raise, and meanwhile you just have to dodge the slime that comes out of the fingers. So just watch where the fingers pop up and try to dodge, and don't screw it up like I'm doing. I'm playing very badly today. That should be the last eruption. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. No burner. I have to wonder if if Robert Kopp here is like voluntarily shutting off his burner because, you know, he just respects the sign that much, or if he's concerned about flammability. In any case, just have to shoot down these little rafts and take them across the slime. I believe once you start seeing these slime-generating hopper things, we're nearly at the end. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. A little ambush by some of the giant mouth slime monsters here. I could really go for a health power-up. Even if I don't get one, fortunately the boss is pretty easy, so I might actually be able to beat him on low health. Hopefully that will be the case. But even still, I'd really like a power-up. Oh, hooray. That M, by the way, is a full burner recharge. And we do, in fact, get our burner back. And here's our nice, easy Stage 4 boss. You can use the rocket launcher to take out the bottom of his glowing weak points. In a kind of amusing touch, he seems to launch little ESWAT guys made out of slime. Now, the only tricky part from here forward, is that his arms can block his glowing weak points. But you can just use the hover to knock out the top side one, and then drop your hover a little bit to hit the middle one. And since the hover lasts so long, it's pretty simple. And Mad Scientist hangs his head in disgrace. His arms fall off.
Mission completed.
You're busted! Oh no, it's the Nox, man. Next up, I don't even know what the hell that is. But in any case, our mission is Destroy Dark Base. Now, whereas Mission 4 would completely shut off your burner, this is the most burner-intensive stage in the game. We'll be flying around all over the damn place. So, next time on I Played a Thing, ESWAT Edition, Destroying Dark Base. This has been Un. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.